everybody, it's Carrie and you're watching Joy in My Keto Journey. So I missed our Monday motivation yesterday, so I wanted to kind of do Monday motivation and combine it with our Tuesday tip of the day today because I feel like they kind of go hand in hand. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit about your mindset and my mindset. I was on this challenge, this transformation challenge with Orange Theory, and still haven't found out who the winner is yet. So I'll let you know as soon as I find out one way or the other. But man, my mindset, as soon as I found out about the challenge and found out what the prize was and bought into it, my mind was fixed, and I went to work and planned and did what I needed to do to set my mind straight so that my body would follow and do the things that I needed to do because I wanted to win that challenge. And you come off of something like that, and for me, I kind of lost myself a little bit. And it was like, okay, that challenge is over, but I'm still in the running, right? I'm still in my race, and I will be till the day I die. I'm still working on my health and just being better every day. And that starts with the mental health and what you allow yourself to think about. Joyce Meyer says it all the time, where the mind goes, the man follows, right? And so I wanted to challenge you with that. What is your mindset? I noticed something, when I'm at Orange Theory, and I have two of the best coaches that I just absolutely adore, Jen and Amy. Shout out to Jen and Amy because they are just so good. Jen is constantly challenging mindset. And, she'll say things like, what are you thinking about right now? Are you thinking about how much pain you're in? Or are you thinking about how grateful you are that your body moves and you have this opportunity right now to move your body? And, your body is so much more capable than what your mind thinks it is right now. So push into it, lean into it, push past it, right? And those things are so motivating, and it's true because it's a mind over matter thing. So, but Amy made me think about something I read a long time ago. This book, if you've never read this book, Mindset, it's a really great book. My brother shared it with me, actually. This might be his book. Anyway, I don't know if I ever gave it back, but it's a good book. And, something happened last week where Amy noticed that on the treadmill, I've been pushing myself. And actually, it started with Amanda, my daughter, because she was pushing me to start running on the treadmill. And in my mind, I'm like, I am not a natural born runner. I don't run. I'm pretty sure if I tried to run, I'd look like Phoebe on Friends. It's not pretty, right? And so I was not going to even go there. And my daughter started doing it. She's like, come on, Mom, you can do this. You can do this. And she pushed me and challenged me. And I thought, I just didn't want to be one of those people that tumbled off the back of the treadmill, right? So I thought, okay, let me just start slow and maybe let me get my footing a little bit and see if I can do this. And I started doing it. And then I started telling myself things like, I appreciate that they have positive words. I'm a words girl, right? Positive words you can do this. Remember why you're here. That's another thing Jen always says. Remember why are you here? Remember your why, which is really key even in our journey, right? Remember your why. And if you haven't thought about it for a while, take the time to sit down and think about it. Maybe even write it down. Like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing what you're doing? Your why is powerful. But anyway, so how you talk to yourself. And I noticed something, so Amy, we had a challenging workout on Saturday when I was in there. It was a power day. And she said, okay, this is what's coming up. Right? And they'll tell you, the coaches will tell you ahead of time what's coming. You've got a 1 minute push that's going to go right into an all out. So you've got to prepare yourself. And they're telling you that because what I realized is in that moment, I'm making a decision, right? My decision is either, well, you know what? I maybe, this is what I caught myself saying. I may be too tired to go right into that all out. So maybe I won't push myself as much on the push. And I'll just walk it instead of running it. Where I've been telling myself, look, Carrie, whether it's true or not, sometimes you got to tell yourself things that I don't know. But I'm like, it goes by faster. That's what I keep telling myself. It goes by faster. If you run it, it's going to go by faster, and you've got this. You can do this. And then the whole time I talk to myself and say, I've got this. I've got this. I can do it. I'm already halfway. I'm already more than halfway there. I have less than 30 seconds, and then they're talking to you too, right? But all of that positive talk keeps you going versus, telling myself, I as soon as I allow that doubt in, I may not make it. So maybe I should walk it instead. As soon as I let that thought enter, I've already made a decision, right? And I noticed that. And so, the same is true with what we're eating, everything that we do, right? As soon as you allow doubt to enter, your faith kind of goes down a little bit, right? What you really truly believe and lean into and rely on, and it diminishes a little bit. But back to Amy. Amy did something that the book talks about, and I loved it because just because I thought I wasn't a natural born runner doesn't mean that I can't run and that I can't do really well and even excel at it, What Amy did is she recognized effort. And the cool thing about effort is what ignites ability and turns it into an accomplishment, right? Mentally, it's a growth mindset, and it's really, really important. And so I love that because she noticed that I was running, and she came over and turned off her mic, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, you're a runner, you're running," and she's like, "I'm so proud of you," which just totally filled my tank, right? But I love that, and I so appreciate those coaches. But sometimes we need to be that coach for someone else in life, or sometimes we need to be that coach for ourselves in life. And so remember, think about what you're thinking about and talk positively to yourself, no matter what it is that you're struggling with, right? For me, what I've decided, so here's where my tip of the day comes in, is what I've decided to do this week, it's been a week off of the challenge. Last week, during the challenge, I was fasting on Tuesdays and Thursdays, like fasting for the whole day. And I really came to appreciate that fasting time because for me, fasting is the reset. It's like rebooting your computer. It is a reset for me mentally. It is a reset for me physically. It's a reset for me spiritually. And I love it. I really have come to love fasting. And last week I didn't fast. I did one meal a day on Tuesday and Thursday. And I was like, you know what? I didn't get my reset. I didn't get that recharge, that reboot in my mind. And so I decided yesterday, so I gave myself time to think about it, right? Just like they do when you're on the treadmill, gave myself time to think about it and prepare myself mentally that, you know what? I'm going back to fasting on Tuesday, and so today's a fasting day for me. And it really clears my mind. I spend a little time, with God in my prayer closet, fill myself up with some worship music that I love. Maverick City music. I'm loving them right now. It just feeds my soul. And also by not eating anything, I'm drinking plenty, so I'm not hurting. I'm drinking water. I'm drinking my lemon, apple cider vinegar lemon drink, which the recipe is on my website, which is below. Always, check out my website. I've got a blog. Actually, I think I'm going to write today too. And I'm going to probably write a blog that has something to do with this today, and I'll put it out there. So I drink my apple cider vinegar drink. I drink my electrolytes. I drink some tea. So I'm drinking my water. I'm drinking plenty, and it keeps me filled up so that I'm not, like hurting. But it also gives your digestive system a little bit of a break and lets that reset and reboot. And there's all kinds of benefits. I have another video that I did about the benefits of fasting, but autophagy, right? I'm getting older every day, and I'm getting wrinkles, and I'm getting, I got flab going on. And I really want to give my cells a chance to repair themselves. It's called autophagy. And so that happens in your body as well. So there's lots of really great benefits to fasting. And it's my Tuesday tip of the day. If you want to reset for your mindset, try some fasting. It'll do your body and your mind and your soul some good. So I hope this has been helpful to you today. Again, check out my website below. There's over 130 recipes out there now of things that we've tried and love, that are just satisfying recipes that are really yummy, and all kinds of stuff, right? Dinner recipes, desserts, which I'm going back to allowing myself desserts on Mondays, right? I made some ice cream last night that I don't have the recipe out there for yet, but I'm going to put it out there because it was delicious. It was a butter pecan ice cream, that no sugar ice cream that I made yesterday and enjoyed. So anyway, I hope you're doing great. Comment below and let me know if this has been helpful to you or not. And if there's other things you'd like to see or that you'd like to start a conversation about, I'd love to hear from you. So have a terrific week, and we'll talk soon. This is Carrie, and you're watching Joy in My Keto Journey. Have a great day. Bye. Hey, I hope this was encouraging to you today. Hit that subscribe button below and the bell icon so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Have a great day. Thank you.